Hello, I'm Eric Manhart, the Customer Service Manager for SPO Medical. We want to thank you for buying SPO Medical products, and we appreciate you taking the time to view this important training video. It's important because it contains information that will help you maximize your profits by minimizing value-added customer service costs. So please pay careful attention to this presentation. It addresses most of the questions that may arise from selling SPO Medical Spot Check monitors. All the materials in this video apply to both the Pulsox 5500 and Checkmate, unless specifically stated otherwise. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. The 5500 and Checkmate operate in exactly the same way. The only physical difference between the two units are their color schemes, packaging, and labeling. The 5500 is FDA approved and, as such, requires a doctor's prescription in the United States. Checkmate has been granted a 513G acknowledgement from the FDA to allow for sales in the U.S. without prescription for aviators and high-altitude sports spot check monitoring. We will use the Pulsox 5500 for this demonstration, but remember that Checkmate works in exactly the same way as the Pulsox 5500. The thimble, made of soft silicone, is where the user's finger is inserted. More on this in a moment. The button is used to turn the unit on and off and control the display light. This is the display, the battery door, and the neck strap attachment loop. The serial number is on the label on the bottom. With the unit on your finger, holding the button down for about a second will light the display and show the SPO icon. After a brief self-test, and if the unit is properly placed on the finger, a reading can appear in as little as 7 or 8 seconds. The pulsing heart icon indicates that the unit is showing a reading for the pulse in beats per minute. Note that the pulsing heart icon is not in sync with your heart, so please do not be concerned about this. The SpO2 icon indicates that the unit is showing a reading for blood oxygen saturation as a percentage. This is the sensor off icon. It only appears when the system can't capture a signal or there isn't a finger in the unit. This is the weak signal icon. It will appear whenever the unit is not getting a good signal. While this icon appears, the last good reading will continue to appear for about 20 seconds. If a good signal is resumed, the display will update and continue to operate normally. This icon's appearance usually indicates poor placement or fit in the thimble, or a cold finger. More on the cold finger later. This is the battery condition indicator. When the whole icon appears, the battery is fully charged. When only half of the icon appears, the battery has about 1/3 of its power left. When the icon flashes, the battery is nearly exhausted and should be replaced immediately. Using the unit is very simple. While slightly squeezing the thimble, slip it on the finger. Don't push it on too far. The thimble is tapered, and if you push too hard, it can reduce or stop blood circulation, resulting in no signal, just dashes. Notice that the display is on the nail side of the finger. Hold the button down for about 1 second. The display lights up, showing the company logo, and in about 7 or 8 seconds, it will display readings. The display light will go out after about 30 seconds, but can be turned back on by pressing the button again. Don't hold the button for too long. The unit will display the off icon and shut off. To turn the unit off, hold the button down again for about 2 seconds or until the off icon shows. The unit will also turn off after about 60 seconds when removed from the finger and is placed in a dark, still location, like the belt pouch or a drawer. The best method is to power it off using the button. The majority of customer calls are the result of user errors, and this will be because they didn't read the instructions before using the device.